Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. So purple, last time I looked was about 80% in the poll, so it was always going to be purple. Whatever you put against it, apart from blue, I think it always would have been purple. So we're going to have a look at 5 famous purples. There's a bit of a disclaimer here because when I thought about this video, I immediately thought of some popular purples like Essie, Sexy Divide, lots of OPIs like You're Such a Budapest, Viking in a Winter Wonderland, I Carol About You, Do You Have This Colour in Stockholm? There's loads of popular mainstream purples, which I've destashed out of my collection. I actually was convinced that I still had You're Such a Budapest, but it's not in my collection anymore. In this video, what I've got are polishes that I think are kind of popular / lemmings, so popular indies on YouTube channels that I watch and that I have in my collection. So I don't know, we'll see if you agree with what I've come up with. I'm going to go from light to dark purple, and this is the video where it's predominantly indies. I think actually, yeah, it's 4 indies and 1 mainstream. If you're wondering what's on my nails, this actually doesn't look too bad from a bit of a distance, but up close you can don't look too close. I completely messed up the stamping. But this is the really rich and autumnal pumpkin spice fantastic cream that was sent over to me by Catherine, and it's a pumpkin shade, but it's a lot more red rather than the brown of like Conker's or Essie's Plain Koi, more of a kind of red terracotta, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So thank you very much, Catherine. So let's see what we've got for the first purple. This is Joe Mina, and you can see how much of this that I've used. I actually shook it up recently because usually you can see a kind of blue line across here. So it's very much a blue toned purple. It's quite pale. I wouldn't say it's more of a mid-tone than a pastel, but it's described as an electric violet. So it's a very vivid cream kind of lavender lilac shade. It's also very, very opaque. You can get this opaque in like 1 to 2 coats. This is going to be a lemming, I think, for a few people who haven't got this. And if you have got this in your collection and you haven't worn it yet, then please give it a go. It's a beautiful formula. It's a kind of slightly satin finish. And I think it's been in just the regular range. I don't think it was in any particular collection, but the earliest reviews that I can see for this shade go back to like 2010, 2011. It's an absolutely beautiful purple. This is Illamasqua, and a long time ago the name used to be on this label, but it's definitely Joe Mina. And next up is an indie that was really popular summertime a couple of years ago, and this is from the debut release, the introductory release of this entire brand, and this is Tonic Polishes Light of Lyra. And I remember seeing this first on Instagram and just losing my mind over this blue shift. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a kind of bright pinkish violet, but it's got a blue shimmer, but you can see in fact, let me show you, when I was removing this, all of this kind of bright neon pink. So it's a purple that has blue and pink, and they must, I think, be my favourite type of purples. It's a gorgeous creamy buttery formula. This is Tonic Light of Lyra. And this is another indie, and this is A England, Crown of Thistles, and it doesn't look that holographic, it's more of a kind of scattered, prismatic holographic. And this came out in autumn 2014. It was the Elizabeth and Mary collection, and it's described as an amethyst purple. It's again absolutely fantastic, and depending on the length of your nail, you can get this opaque in 1 to 2 coats. Love this one. So this is Crown of Thistles. This is a very popular polish. This is Cupcake. Very good looking. It actually looks much more pink in the bottle. It's a kind of magenta, purpley pink. It's an amazing one coat formula, but as it dries a little bit darker. It goes to a kind of bright berry violet kind of purple. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So this came out in summer 2015, and it was the Berry Patch collection. So it's a kind of berry theme. There was a polish called Some Berry to Love and Leave Me Alone, and obviously this is very good looking, absolutely beautiful, beautiful holographic. And finally, we've got my only mainstream in this video, and this is Sinful Colors, Let's Talk. I can't find the collection that this is from, but I've read some reviews going back to like 2011. It does look purple there in the swatch pictures. It looks it looks blue. To me, I was editing earlier, and it was like, that actually looks like a blue polish, but it's definitely purple on the nail. It's got this flash in there that's this kind of pinky red sparks. It's an absolutely amazing formula, and it's a kind of vivid Cadbury's purple. I just love that. This is one of those polishes that I'd forgotten how much I absolutely loved this, and I think it is quite popular in mainstream. Like, I don't have any Zoyas or Essies or OPIs to show you, but Sinful Colors Let's Talk definitely is a bit of a classic purple. So there we go, that's my famous 5 purples. I know that this is going to be a difficult category because purple is a favourite colour for a lot of people, but also there are lots of popular purples as well. So let me know what your favourite pale purple is, what your favourite darkest purple is, what your favourite holographic polish is, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!